One can only seek to imagine what was going on in Joseph's head as he watched his fiancée give birth to the Messiah. The heavenly Son of God was now his earthly son, and it was now his responsibility to bring him up in the ways of the Lord. Imagine those of you who are parents looking at your son for the first time, still crying from the newness of the world. And when he stopped crying, imagine looking into his eyes for the first time and not only seeing your son, but seeing in his eyes a young man who would grow up to learn right from wrong. Imagine looking into his eyes and seeing your son baptized in the river as the Holy Spirit of God came down to claim him for God. And then imagine seeing him leave your house with his staff in hand to begin his ministry. And then imagine him, years later, seeing him chained next to a criminal as the Romans shouted, crucify him, condemning him to death, and then seeing him on the cross. Imagine holding him and looking into his eyes and not only seeing your son, but without knowing it, seeing the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. How would you raise him? How would you teach him? How would you be a father to the Father?
How could this be, this baby in my arms, sleeping now so peacefully? The Son of God, the angel said, how could this be? Lord, I know he's not my own, not of my flesh, not of my own. Still, Father, let this baby be a son of my love. Father, show me where I fit into this plan of yours. How can a man be father to the Son of God? Lord, for all my life I've been a simple carpenter. How can I raise a king? How can I raise a king? He looks so small, his hands and face so fair. And when he cries, the sun just seems to disappear. And when he laughs, it shines again. How could this be? Father, show me where I fit into this plan of yours. How can a man be father to the Son of God? Lord, for all my life I've been a simple carpenter. How can I raise a king? How can I raise a king? How could this be? This baby in my arms, sleeping now so peacefully. The Son of God, the angel said, how could this be? How could this be?